Start the bidding at 10 million. Can I get a 10 million for this?
10 million.
10 million, alright. 10.5. Can I get a 10.5? Let's see a 10.5.
12.5.
Yes, 12.5.
13 million.
Thank you, man. 13 million. Now let's see 14. 14, anybody?
14 million.
Can I get a 15 million? 15 million for Robert Ryman's Untitled.
15 million.
Yes, let's try 16 million. Can I get a 16 million? It seems we've stopped at 15 million. Alright, 15 million. Going once. Going twice. Sold! Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Ryman's Untitled, painted in 1961. A beautiful piece of oil on unstretched linen.
You cannot shock the public. But the shock will come of something entirely different. As I said, non-art, an-art, you say A-N-I-A-R-T, no art at all, and yet something would be produced.
Often, artists who are in the vanguard of their culture, when they express new ideas, or what appear to be new ideas, a large number of people are shocked and don't accept them. A small number of people, perhaps, feel them intuitively, understand them, enjoy them, and want to experience them. But this has been true throughout the history of art. You say to almost anybody, do you like Monet? Do you like the paintings of Cézanne? They'll say, yes, they're beautiful. Well, at the time, people thought they were terrible. People thought they said it's not art. They don't know how to paint. They're not representing reality. You know, so and then along came Picasso, and he started breaking up the figure. He started deconstructing it. It's called Cubism, and people said, "Well, that's ridiculous. You know, I can't tell what it is." But as time goes by, if those artists have been great artists, it turns out that their vision was prophetic.
Many people who have culture that understand art, maybe they look a painting of Luca Fontana, this white canvas with one cut, they can say, I understand which is the meaning, I understand the artist, but I don't like. Maybe I prefer another kind of artist. But to make the critics, it's important to have a cultural level.
It's not about understanding, it's about being open to an experience. Most of us are educated to deal with art as something that contains messages or puzzles that can be unraveled. And I think that's completely wrong. Art is merely an expression, and artists create their own language, but you don't have to know what the artist meant. What you have to do is engage with the art.
In this
could actually see a lot of Fibonacci sequence that has a lot of parallels with nature. The artist want to remind us with all these spirals the natural movement of life and at the same time also the time passing.
A special idea. It's a more theory than an artwork. It's an artwork which each chain is 6% bigger than the last one, and you can do it infinite. So from the smallest possible chain, like in nanotechnology, till like huge skyscraper-like rings, everything should be possible. And he's working on doing a chain as possible and as small as possible in the future.
Most people nowadays engage with art by glancing at it, taking a photograph, looking at the label and moving on. I'm afraid that doesn't work. Why do they do that? What happens when they take a picture? They're documenting their existence, and they're using the camera as a substitute for their memory. They will not remember it. But if they stand in front of it, even for 30 seconds, 15 seconds, they'll remember it. And then they can say, I like it, I don't like it, and then they can move on. The act of taking the photograph is a substitute for really engaging with the work. It's a screen between them and the work. It's a barrier, it's a boundary. It comes between them and the work. What happens to all those photographs? I don't know. I mean, do you know? I don't know what happens to them. I think right now there's not a lot of really progressive revolutionary art being made. I think that's about to happen. I think that maybe further into this century with new technology there will be a different kind of art and people will say it's not art. You'll be receiving it on your iPhones. You'll be experiencing it in different ways. I don't know what they will be.
Art is continuous evolution. Still today I have many artists that come in the gallery to show their new projects. Sometimes, usually I'm really surprised what they're showing me, but at the same time what I think, this is the same that maybe was happening in 50s with the Sandil Wall, with Lucio Fontana, so that people were surprised because everything was figures. Now what is all this color, the scratched canvas? Because the art is always an evolution. Maybe after 100 years it will be still here, maybe it will be digital, but this is the history.
Don't believe what you read about art, believe what you see and what you feel when you look at it. That's the truth. The truth is in the work. And if you don't see it, then find another work where you do see it. Don't pay attention to what other people say or think or is high or low or in the middle or expensive or famous. Just find something you like.